In the early days of Rome, when the very survival of the Republic hung by a thread, one man's extraordinary courage changed the course of history. As thousands of enemy soldiers descended upon Rome, a single warrior took his place on a narrow bridge, ready to face an entire army alone. This is the tale of Horatius Cocles, whose name would become legendary for performing one of the most remarkable last stands in military history. In 508 BCE, the recently expelled Etruscan king Tarquinius Superbus had rallied the powerful Etruscan army under Lars Porsena to attack Rome. The Etruscans, superior in numbers and equipment, reached the Tiber River and prepared to cross the only bridge into Rome, the Pons Sublicius. If they crossed, Rome would fall. Horatius Cocles, a veteran Roman officer, recognized that if the bridge could be destroyed, Rome would be saved. But someone needed to hold back the Etruscan army long enough for the Romans to tear down the bridge from their side. Cocles, alongside two companions, Spurius Larsius and Titus Herminius, volunteered to defend the bridge's entrance. As the Etruscans charged, Cocles and his companions met them with extraordinary ferocity. When the bridge began to crack behind them, Cocles ordered his two companions to retreat, choosing to stand alone against the entire Etruscan army. He fought with such skill and determination that the Etruscans hesitated, their advance slowing to a crawl as they faced this seemingly immortal warrior. When Cocles heard the final cracking of timber behind him, he knew his mission was accomplished. With a prayer to the river god Tiberinus, he leaped into the Tiber, fully armed, as the bridge collapsed behind him. Despite being wounded and weighed down by his armor, he swam to safety through a hail of enemy spears. The Romans had succeeded in stopping the Etruscan advance, and Rome was saved. The Roman Senate honored Cocles with a statue in the Comitium and granted him as much land as he could plow around in a single day. More importantly, his story became a symbol of Roman virtue and self-sacrifice, retold countless times through the centuries. Historians like Livy and Polybius would immortalize his deed, making Horatius Cocles the embodiment of Roman courage and devotion to duty.